What is going on, Glitcher Gang? It's your boy GlitcherBro23 here. Hey man, we got another request given to me through the reaction request form by my man Poe from the Discord. Shout out to you, man, for all the suggestions that you've given us during this month through the reaction request form. You're a real one, man. You're a real one, and I really do appreciate you sticking with me for as long as you have. Today, we got another ICP reaction, the Unveiling. Unveiling? Yeah, Unveiling. It's late at night, I apologize. All Poe had to say: I feel like you've done enough ICP reactions. That's time for this one. And then this motherfucker give me a almost 8-minute long track. It is 11:30 at night. This is what I get when I procrastinate my schoolwork, procrastinate reactions, when I go out to eat dinner at Kelly's. This is what I get. This is what I get. So Poe, you hell for this. But we finna check this out. If you guys want to see more from ICP, as always, you know what to do. Hit that like button if you enjoy, subscribe to the channel if you're new, comment what you want to see next, share your thoughts and opinions about the track and my reaction to it by the end of the video. You guys want to join my Discord, Glitch Gang? Right now during this month, we're covering one request given to me every single day through my Discord. If you guys want to join and see me possibly cover your request before the end of the month, link will be down below in the description. But if we don't cover your request, we'll take like a break in February from the Discord request and then pick up where we left off in March, because February is not going to be that long. I mean, come on. February is 28 days. Fuck Valentine's. Or you could do what Poe did and fill out the reaction request form that's also located in the description down below. When you fill out that information and donate a minimum $5 through PayPal, Cash App, or Venmo, I'll cover your request as a priority. That's what we're doing today. We got 2 requests given to me through the reaction request form, and then we got a Discord request, and then maybe a comment request today. I'm not sure. You know, it's been tough these last few days. Not gonna lie, it's not really anything like happening big. It's just like, I don't know. I'm just very tired. Let's just say that I'm just very tired. But other than that, we got thy Unveiling. Make sure it's explicit. 8-minute track. Let's get into it. It's gonna be a long night recording.
The Ringmaster. The Riddle Box. The Great Malenko. The Amazing Jekyll Brothers.
I think that's Shaggy who was narrating right there.
Looks like we're all out of time, brother.
Everybody's out of time.
Fuck it. We got to tell. All secrets.
Oh fuck!
Now,
Oh fuck! That's that Western style like standoff noise, just like da-da-da. Just slowly see the cowboys like withdrawing their guns. Okay, yeah, this is a Texas standard track right here.
I'll be told.
no more hidden messages.
This is it, y'all.
Time's up.
Everything be out right here.
No need for the reverse talking.
The truth.
Now we've been told this carnival shit has touched on many lives.
That's right.
People have fucking sworn to us they too can feel it inside. What is it that draws you in? This magic that compels you? We've been waiting 6 fucking Joker cards to finally tell you. The messages and hints were there, although most never picked up on them. We snuck them in subliminally with that wicked shit around them. We mentioned more.
He's talking about 6 hidden Joker card messages being throughout like possibly the album. Because if I'm not mistaken, this is like a sequel to like an album. There are like 2 ICP albums that like go hand in hand, and this is the second half of those albums that go hand in hand. He's saying we sneak 2 hidden Joker cards subliminally within this album, possibly the previous album. So it could be going for some people's heads at this one. Pause.
More and more of this on every Joker's card. The bottom line always the same. wickedly kick it, inflict it, you get with it, and dig. We don't preach it flat out, cause some ninjas don't wanna get with you. They quick to forget you without the hatchet and get out. So we roll
Is this
the
against
hatchet.
Wizard?
We're dying out, Juggalo standing tall. After all, 6 have risen, the end of time will consume us all. It ain't got nothing to do with us. It ain't psychopathic records. All we're doing is pointing shit out to you. We in this together. Who's behind the Dark Carnival, the gatherings and the hatchet? Who's behind Dark Lotus, the circus and everybody at it? Who invented juggalos and juggalettes and fucking Fago showers? What about that feeling you get when bumping our shit? Who's behind the juggalo powers? This ain't no fuck.
He's basically saying who's basically responsible for Psychopathic Records, for the albums that we put out, for the fan base, the juggalos, juggalettes. Who's responsible for all that? They're saying they are. Which is very true. They are responsible for obviously the albums they put out, for being the head of Psychopathic Records, for giving a lot of careers, like giving an opportunity for a lot of careers for artists who either are or no longer with Psychopathic Records, and for creating the Juggalo fan base and community, you know what I mean? Bringing people together with their music. So, it's very, you gotta give credit where credit's due, man.
Fucking fan club? It ain't about making a buck. Don't buy our fucking action figures, bitch. I don't give a fuck. It ain't about Violent J or Shaggy the Butterfly or 17. When we speak of Shangri-La, what you think we mean? Truth is we follow God. We've always been behind him. The carnival is God in May. Oh, juggalos find us.
So he's saying even they're not responsible for the success and everything they've created. They're saying God's given them everything. God's given them a platform. God's given them their record label. God's given them sales, their fan base, the opportunity to build relationships with artists, bring artists upon their record labels. They're saying God's responsible for them just being here, which at the end of the day, very true. This is definitely something, especially with the catalog and some of the most bizarre tracks I've ever reacted to from ICP. This is something I was not expecting at all. You know what I mean? So this is kind of interesting, very unique, and I definitely still like how the fact this is slowly building upon that Western style that we heard at the intro at the very beginning. Added a little rock to it. I don't know. I think that honestly sounded like Shaggy 2 Dope on the first verse. I don't know who's doing the singing right here. But it doesn't sound terrible. It doesn't sound great either, but it doesn't actually sound terrible. You know what I mean? So this is definitely in a different direction than what I was expecting. So I think that's what's catching me off guard more than anything. He's saying we're not sorry if we took you. Is this what Poe means? Is he is he kind of saying I'm an official Juggalo now? What you mean? What you mean, Poe? told you that? Who told you that? If you know, you know. Okay, not gonna lie. They're like that's a little turn off. Please stop doing that. So, I kind of like what they said on the first verse, but I feel like it's like just drag like. I hope there's another verse. As soon as I say this is dragging on too long, there probably is gonna be another verse. But they've been kind of singing and doing this whole like "Hope the Juggalos find us" thing like a little long, which, that's the purpose of the song, trying to like reach out to like maybe people who've been listening to ICP's music or anybody off of Psychopathic Records, anybody who's been listening to artists who has like a Juggalo fan base for a while, such as myself, then this is kind of like the offer in hand, be like, hey, maybe welcome to the fan base, welcome to the club, almost in a way, welcome to, the Juggalos, Juggalettes, you know what I mean? But I feel like if that's just a point, if this hook's just gonna repeat, then they probably should have just honestly cut it off here in a little bit, not extend this out to almost 8-minute track, you know what I mean? That's just me. So yeah, I paused right there. I intentionally paused right there in the recording because they're kind of just like stalling them. They really are kind of dragging out these last like 4 minutes. Honestly, like there's really been nothing else kind of much said except the hook repeated and "Suck my nuts, bitch." That was pretty much all y'all missed, So I don't know what. I'm trying to figure out what did Poe mean. Like, what is there something that I'm missing? Like, I know y'all guys will tell me in the comments, but I mean, like, I'm just like, I don't know. Even if it was one of my favorite artists, if they were just dragging it out, I'd say, bro, that like, you just cut it off. I've said it before with a bunch of artists that I've been like, man, you should just cut it off right then and there, and just leave it at that. You know what I mean? Because it's just a waste of time, honestly. You know what I mean? So, if it's still repeating, I'm probably going to pause it again and then give my final thoughts, so. I used to have one of these as like a hatchet or like at least like an axe. I used to have one of these like maybe like 8 years ago when me and my friends we used to like play like Avengers, like dress up and shit like that. It was very like childish like, but I'm obviously still a huge Avengers fan, but I used to have like little toys and shit like that to like play as different characters and whatever. And I used to have a styrofoam. Wait, is that what this is? I don't even know what material this is. But I use whatever kind of material this is. I used to have one as like a green and gold like little axe. because my school colors are green and gold. So this is a little something I thought I'd make.
The carnival will carry on. The carnival will carry.
So at the end right there was just a little kid talking, basically thanking you for joining the ride. So maybe that was like the outro of the album in a way, or just a message to ICP, to the fan base. Thank y'all for sticking with us so long. You know what I mean? So I think that's what kind of the message of the track was, just kind of like offering a hand to anyone who's kind of been sticking around with ICP, Psychopathic Records, any of the artists. Been chilling with like any juggalos, like kind of how like I've been, and just like kind of lending a hand out, saying, hey, you're part of the family now in a way. You know what I mean? So like I said, I like the verse, and the singing wasn't bad, but that whole like last 4 minutes wasn't necessary at all. It like wasn't necessary at all in my opinion. You know what I mean? Like it was alright, but it definitely wasn't necessary. You know what I mean? And there are a few things that I don't like from any artist. I don't like terrible tracks, cringy tracks. I don't like boring tracks. I think I hate boring tracks more than terrible or cringy tracks. Because at least you can get some type of enjoyment from a terrible or cringy track compared to a boring track. And I don't like tracks that drag on. I have such problems with any artist. Like, I critique J. Cole, especially J. Cole's older stuff, a lot, because a lot of his stuff just dragged on too much long. Even some of my favorite songs by him drag on like a minute or two longer than what they need to. Like, it's just like, okay, bro, cut it off. And then like with the off season, it's like he didn't even have enough content. You know what I mean? I know y'all guys can't relate to that, but that's just me. So yeah, I don't know what. I think Poe was just trying to say, hey, you're kind of official member of the Juggalos because you've done so many ICP reactions, so many reactions to like some of the members on Psychopathic Records, ICP related reactions. You know what I mean? So, but yeah, that's just my thoughts and opinions about the track. I think that's what the track means. Let me know what you guys thought about that in the comment section. Like I said, shout out to Poe for the dono and the suggestion. As always, man, really appreciate all the love support you continue to show on the reactions in general. If you guys want to see more from ICP, though, y'all know what to do. Hit that like button if you enjoy. Subscribe to the channel for new. Comment what you want to see next. Share your thoughts and opinions about the track and my reaction to it. If you guys want to join my Discord, Glitchy Hang, links in the description. If you want to follow your own reaction request form, links in the description as well. But other than that, man, thank you all for watching. See y'all in the next one.